Okay, so here we go. Let's see what openings Igor picked for the match. Okay, Matíss is trying to... Wow, okay. That's a Sharpie. When Igor chooses white, holy. He wants to go play the defensive game there. Okay. I feel like white is way too much outpowered here. I don't know what Igor can do. But suppose we gonna see. For now, black is looking very dangerous. But Matíss has to find the right angles. He can't just blindly attack. And I think he's being too direct here. I just don't see how he can continue from here. Okay, maybe Igor should have played the... Okay, yeah, that was expected. Oh, come on, Igor, that's too passive. You need to be more on the offensive side. Don't block down there. Yes. Okay, looks good. White is gaining some advantage on the board. Okay. No wins there, but there might be a mistake if this 3 gets played and the block is here. Yeah, this is wrong order. Not entirely sure why Igor is trying to seemingly time play his opponent. Okay, that's a mistake, and Igor should attack something like this maybe. Oh wow, we're passive. But still, Igor has all of the advantage. See, he needs to step back and really just play here or something because there's a very good position for him there. He is not using it. This move could create a Fukumi, but is not getting played. Now it is. Let's see if Matíss blunders. Yes. And there it is. Igor wins the first game. Well done. Okay, Matíss seems to have arrived with some new ideas as well himself. And he is known to often choose black, even if it's the weaker color. Now he chooses white. This is interesting. Okay, so Igor has a couple of moves. I was thinking of H8 first, yes. But I feel like this position would have required a tad bit more time to calculate the branches. But he moved already, so let's just see how it goes. Matíss may try this move now. Okay. And maybe Igor should just play here. Okay, so far, not bad. Now, most probably, yes, Matíss will play here and then the block from here. And now Igor has to figure this out. He's going with his first idea, seemingly. Nope. Change of hearts. But this may allow Matīss to attack on the upper parts of the board. Let's see if the Latvian player can find something there, because there's nothing obvious, but in like 20-30 moves with some proper setup. Wow, he missed an open 3. Never mind the proper setup. What a blunder. Okay. Different swap to this time. And different moves, but again, very quickly chosen. And I still feel like that I always say that the first couple of moves in a game very often, like almost always, determine how it is gonna go. So you might just wanna spend a little time on them, to make sure they are actually solid, good moves, because they are gonna stay there for the rest of the game. Okay, let's see what we got here. Igor will probably play a couple of direct lines there, try to close his opponent a bit, and then move to the upper part of the board. For example, I can imagine H9 being played, G10. I would risk F11 or G11, I don't know. But Igor chose a more passive way, I8, and wow, okay, that move is just bad. A little bit of advantage dropped after this white K6. But maybe he can still come back to this and find something. It's not a bad move at all, this one, this threat. This was not good defense. Uh, but let's see if Igor can find something there. There is a winning line. He just has to see it. A direct VC off. Wow, 3-0. What a start by the Slovakian player. I kind of feel like Ushiek is seconds away from typing kitten abuse 2.0. Okay, now Matíss is on the offensive side, and let's see if he can find something. This is one of his usual openings. Let's see how prepared Igor is from this one. Okay, Igor seems to be playing better positionally. Now, I believe that Matíss will probably play here on L6. Then Igor closes that, and Matíss will either play here or here, depending on what he can calculate. Now this is tricky because White can attack here on this line and on this line as well. So in my opinion, this would have been the best move, but this is also looking okay. Okay, Matis found his way out from the corner area, and he has some space to develop something. This is a strange move. I feel like this would have been better for the attack to keep it going, but he did not play it. Igor has a significant time advantage. And he is not playing a two moves VCF. There is a two moves VCF here. They don't want to play it. Matíss under 2 seconds. He is hopeless in this position. Even if Igor can't find that win, he will find another one because it's a huge time advantage. But, of course, for that to happen, Igor has to realize this huge time advantage and play some trap or a quality move before he runs out of space. Because if he runs out of space, there won't be nothing to be played. Oh, come on, you can't go back there to block. Although there might have been a white win there. Well, at this rate and the kind of moves Igor is playing, it looks very possible that this game is going to end in a draw. Although Igor is trying to push his opponent, he's using various sides of the board to create threats. The question is, can this be enough? Okay. Props to Matíss for holding on in this game with 3 seconds for like 40 moves or so in a row. Oh, 1 second. Igor needs to find something now. It's an hour, never. Matíss again back on 3 seconds. Igor made a draw offer. Matíss declined it by playing a move. He offers a draw now and it's 3.5. Same opening by Igor again. And it's a very similar swap too, but not the exact same that we have seen in the first game. There the white stone was on e7, not on e6. But Igor again chooses white and starts to positionally block black by playing an overline move. That is just wow category. I don't get it much. But at least he's using his time now. That's the only positivity in this one. Well, Matíss has to be able to finish this. It's not hard. It's definitely not hard. There's a simple win combo by playing here on e5. There will be a threat here on b5 and also on this 7th line. Okay. That's different and it's not gonna work. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. Now white can block by playing on f6 and then on d5. Matíss was too confident there. He should have calculated. Okay, the overline is still not good, but black is, well, now kind of closed there. So he needs some really good moves there if he wants to find his way out. But Igor seems to be clicking his very first ideas, which may not be enough in this situation. Oh gee. Igor could have used this threat here on d7, but he misses an open 4 now, and Matíss wins his first point actually. and is going back to his classic openings. He immediately chose black there. It's just not a good thing to do. Like, I understand a minute is short, but at the same time, there are so many lines you can calculate. I would favor white in this position, to be honest with you. Future wise, the chances for white color are much better. I can imagine some attack here, for example on J6. I can also imagine a more positional game, a longer one on E8. This move Ethan, not bad, but I don't think there can be anything fit up there. So because of that, this move I12 was also an option. Now this one by Matīss A7 is offensive, but definitely the wrong time. And let's see if Igor can find something. What could he be thinking with this move? Maybe he wants to try something here. A terrible mistake by Matīss. There's gonna be a one move in here. Come on, just play the combo. Come on, guys. It's there. Well, okay, there's even another win now. A couple of them. And Igor wins 4.5, 1.5. Slightly disappointed though. It was one of those classic games where he is clicking and not using his time. He was again at like 45 seconds, whilst Matīss was at around like 10. But um, from the perspective of the match itself, the fact that Matīss could not even score from one of his usual openings speaks for itself. Igor has pretty decent chances in this game, even if he keeps playing white in this swap 2 and tries these positional surrounding tactics without like going for an attack the moment he can. As per Matīss, well, he seems to be unable to play against Igor. That's just what it is. There's something there. Is there not? There was not because there were blocks. Interesting, but I feel like this move was a mistake. This could have been played instead, and then Igor would come here to block or something, and then could be a win. But but okay, okay. Was there like never mind. Okay, now definitely there is a black win. It's the initial line, just a bit longer setup than it was necessary. 4.5, 2.5, and another classic Matīss opening. Let's see if Igor has a swap 2 for this one. He seems to be having one. Matīss is in trouble. He needs to calculate. Matīss has to be able to solve this. Okay. Can't say it looks bad. Matīss on 14 seconds, Igor above 45. And it's his swap too, it's something he prepared in advance, so... When if not now? A nice move by the Slovakian. Let's see if he can build from here. Okay, that was a smart way to avoid this block. This move was smart way to avoid this block, and now he can try something there maybe. At the same time, he should have been more mindful about these ones, because I'm not sure that this is the correct way to play this. Okay, probably he will just play here and then maybe try something or just block. Wow, just block. Okay. Well, attacking is the best defense, but let's see if these positional moves will be enough to win the game, or Matīss will be able to come up with something with the short amount of time he has. There seems to be someone that has no idea where he is, but okay, Igor missed his easy win and doesn't have a win anymore. Best case, I think. Oh wow, Matīss oversees an open 4, but Igor runs out of time. Jesus, 4.5, 3.5. That's incredible. And also very dramatic. Okay, original first game swap to first game moves. Let's see what happens. Igor should at the same time realize that if there's no significant huge advantage and he lets Matīss play these games many times, he will sooner or later find better moves. So it's in my opinion a planning mistake. Now let's see what Igor can come up with. Okay. Was kind of expecting that. I'm not saying it's bad. What now? Okay, Matīss aggressive. Oh. Was it the time to be aggressive though? Yeah, Igor is trying to win this game here. Oh, he's playing too many direct moves. Not gonna end well. I'm afraid Matīss is going to win this game again. I mean, a game as well. Of course not again, he hasn't won this specific game yet. Okay, now just some random attacks. Igor is under 5 seconds, 2 seconds now. Matīss just barely below 10, trying to find a win. And really, many of the moves are enough in this position. Matīss is playing with fire, being so slow to make moves. But eventually he equalizes one game before the first option to take a break. And another opening that he often plays. And this also could be a prepared swap too. But okay. Yeah, this looked like an easy choice, really. Okay, has to block from the left side and then when the tree is played, go up. But will that be enough? I'm afraid that will not be enough. If I'm right, I see like winning like 10 moves or so for white. It's about playing here first, getting blocked from above. Wow, no way. No way he played this passively. Sheesh. That is kind of surprising to me. Anyways, Matíss again on the attack and can he pull it? Has to block the threat directly to not get overlined. Overlining is pointless now. Well noted by Matíss, who is below 10 seconds, has wasted all his advantage, and is going to win because Igor blundered. Well, Igor def needs to take a break. He started very well, but the continuation is not so shiny. And here we go again, part 2 of the match, Igor Eged versus Matīss Riherts in WBC 2023. The score is 4.5, 5.5. As you can see, the Latvian player is leading, but it's marginal, and it's anyways early. But we could see from the gameplay that Matíss was if I may say, mentally overgrowing Igor, because no matter how hard he was losing in the first games, he still kept on trying, and when Igor was no longer on his winning streak, he started playing worse. He started going back to rushing moves, which is his typical mistake. So let's see if Igor Agate can come back to this match from, well, from where he got after making a couple of mistakes. And at the same time, let's see if Matíss learns from his own mistakes, because Igor was very much dominating the match before that. Now Black has a win. Shouldn't be too hard to be played, so I'm afraid Igor has no way out from this position, which means the Latvian player is going to increase his lead. Okay, Igor plays a different opening. This is the one Ashot has been playing, so okay, yeah, okay, no surprise. Matīss played the opening. I was expecting it from him. That's why I was a bit surprised that Igor played. Igor should be prepared from this apparently. So let's see, because this must be a prepared swap too. I specifically know this because we have discussed the openings of Matīss before this match, and well, I even mentioned this one specifically. So Igor even said he knows about the existence of this, and he has some swap to effing. So this may be the one. However, I'm not sure if this is some balanced swap too, as black is looking terrible right now. Okay, but yeah, it looks very simple for white. I mean, black goes up, white goes middle, then black goes middle, and white attacks directly from the left side. That's the game here, right? Or perhaps Matīss has different plans. Let's see what Matīss can find here with 7 seconds and counting. Now that is just a comfortable block for Igor Eged, and Matīss has 3 seconds, whilst Igor has 25. Let's see. Let's see the next game, right? Because 5.5, 6.5, Matīss timed out. This match is fascinating. Okay, looks like, yeah, looks okay. I don't know, whoever texted me, please text me on Twitch chat or Messenger. Now Matíss will probably play here, or well, this is just very bad. No, but Igor has to attack here. Igor has to attack here because this could be only blocked from below, in my opinion. Igor should have realized that there is no real threat there. Nevertheless, he still has fabulous chances to equalize in the match. But games need to be finished. It's only a victory once he made 5 in a row, or once Matīss times out. Okay. Igor wanted to go for the attack from below, missing the fact that he could be overlined there. I would play the 3 now, maybe. Okay. The idea was to have him overlined as well. That would have been the idea. But now everything from below is completely useless. So he has to change tactics there. And I'm afraid he made a mistake now. Yeah, and Matīss is going to punish that. He does see it. Okay. Eventually he found it. Great work. Well done. The block with the 4 could have been avoided by playing here first, but still a very nice solution by Matīss Riherts. That was a well prepared win. Even I can't argue with that. . Nevertheless, we have the next game already going on, and it does not look good for black. White can again go for an attack. I would pick some indirect move as my next move, probably. Or in case there really is a wish to play directly, then I would play this 3 first, but I prefer to keep it indirect. And wow, okay. Okay, block from below. What could Matīss be thinking about? What's his angle here? Because directly playing these lines will never result in a win, I'm afraid. And he is getting low and low on time in every single game almost, without much of a result. Because most of the games Igor is still managing to dominate. Okay, please attack. Attack, Igor. You have 35 seconds. Think this through. You can attack from below. Nope. I'm not sure why, but Igor seems to be missing this tree that he has. And now that yes, that was a mistake to not play the 4. I believe Matīss has a chance now to win the game by some fancy indirect moves. Okay, not the best one, but Igor is following. Look at how fast Igor is playing. He needs to. He really needs to take his time and think about moves more. Like he plays this after this move, totally carelessly. It's uh, it's surprising. I get it. People are nervous, but come on. There's no win there. Matīss realized it, but eventually ran out of time. 6.5, 7.5. This proves that sometimes even with the VROG method, we can get the right answer. Well, not just in mathematics, but as the case proves, also in Gomoku. Matīss was very quick to choose black there. I think white was more advantageous, but never mind that. Let's see how he thinks about this position. And at the same time, okay, just play the 3. Come on, play the 3. Play J6 and then block F4. Only problem with blocking F4 now is this could be maybe something, not sure. But I would have played the 3 first to not even allow this move. Although after this, there's not really anything that. Oh, come on! That was easy to see. Oh no! Igor, use your time. I have to say that to defend the players, um, it really is a big thing to get into the top 8, and this is an important match for both of them. And it is normal that they are stressing because Igor has a win but misses it. The position is still superb for black. I mean, for white, obviously. Um, and also the time advantage again. but Igor needs to actually attack with a good move, some good position has to be created that sets up the win. No mistakes can be made here. Okay, Igor has about a dozen winning moves there. Just have to find one of them. Holy, there's a one move in here. He doesn't see it? Nevertheless, by playing the force, he finds it and equalizes after quite a while. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Matíss attacking with black. Just go to the middle, right? No attack there. Now what? Now he needs something good. Can this be an option? Okay, not anymore. But where will Igor play now? Okay. Is Matíss going to attempt this move? He is. Looks good for him. Okay. Igor could have considered using his tree to attack, but he didn't. Which means that oh he's in a bit of trouble here. Maybe play the tree. He does not see that tree, so he will not use it. Okay. Matt is very low on time. Igor also low, but not that low. Oh. Okay, he could have been trapped there. Luckily for him, Matíss messed it up a bit, and well, Igor is going to take back the lead. Hmm. Will Matíss attempt to attack there? I think that if he misses the part where he stabilizes the position before trying anything, he could lose another game. And at this stage we are currently entering within this match, losing games is not really what you want to do. Because sooner or later, every single point will start mattering. Oh no! Igor plays a move that's not a direct attack, and now Matíss can use all of his threes to come up with something, and he most probably should be able to come up with something there, right? It's just it's an advantageous position. I can imagine playing this three, being blocked from below, and then playing the move on J6. It's a likely scenario. I was kinda expecting that. True. Okay. I think Igor could have done better if he played here. Now it's white win in more than enough ways, if I may say. And Matíss just gonna equalize, which gonna make it 8.5, 8.5. Which means 17 games played. So a couple more until they can have a break. Oh, that's a nice and aggressive move. That is a really nice move. I really like it, and it's very good. I think is this like my swap 2 against Ashot maybe? I don't know, but it has to work out. Okay, that's not the best move in the position, but it still has to work out. Okay, let's consider options for a second. 50 seconds, Matíss at 30. Igor really should have like taken his time there, but instead he is mindlessly clicking. He used up all of his resources, those very few, and created like a bunch for Matíss, because he has none left, and that's just the most basic tutorial on how to like screw up your huge advantage, I suppose. Because now this game is already up for black, and 15 seconds for Matíss is more than enough. I would be very surprised if even with some passive moves first, which I hope is not going to happen, but even if so, Matíss should still be able to pull this easily. This is exactly why you pay more attention to the first couple of moves. They determine the game. Now the winning combination can get tricky, because this line is obviously not working because of the 4, the block here. So Matíss has to come a little differently there. And he noticed that, and even though he is hanging on 3 seconds, he is winning the game. That is well done by the Latvian player. Okay, so Igor chose color here, yeah. No more attempts at a swap 2. Okay, he's getting surrounded. Let's see if he can find some good attack there, some decent moves. Perhaps this move on J6 could work. Maybe I6 can be considered, but I would stick to J6 and plan some longer line to play eventually on G8 and connect D5. But of course Igor had some different ideas, and now he plays J6. But then again, why was this move on E8 necessary? To overline? Okay. This was his idea. Now I understand. I just don't approve. It's not always good to overline, because now you can see Matíss has the chance to attack from above. Basically, Matíss barely lost anything after the overline, and he actually gained stuff by it. So it was not the best idea now, but the game looks, well, drawish to me, with multiple options within this game for both colors to trick the other one. I was kind of expecting that move from Matíss. Um, let's see if it can create anything. I don't see any winning lines for him. They are kind of equal on time, so one of them has to blunder, probably. Now that move, okay, I don't think it was needed to be blocked, but Matíss is trying to survive here. Clearly, Igor is not thinking. He's playing first ideas, and I'm afraid it may not be enough this time. So, but this is looking good. But then again, a move that is not good. Okay, but if so, then why not play the 4 first? No idea. Okay. Now I get it. Igor Eged has a weird fetish to overline opponents. Look how many overline there are. Can there be a WCF here? I'm wondering. With all these fours. Could be interesting. But sadly, Igor is not considering it. He's just following. Matíss manages to dictate the tempo of the game, even with having 2 seconds. Igor gonna again overline him, maybe? Nope, not this time. Okay, but it's just gonna end up in a draw, and draw is not enough for Igor. He should be more attacking. But he's doing everything but attacking. On the other hand, Matíss runs out of time. Maybe a micro lag? I don't know, but it's also possible that the constant pressure paid off, I guess. Nevertheless, it's 9.5, 9.5, which means that they may take a break after this game is over. And it also means that after 19 games played, the score is equal. Now, who would have guessed that? Go, both of them. Let's see some nice games, some nice fight. Just try to be more offensive, please. Okay, I believe Matíss has a good base here to launch an attack. Okay, I'm afraid this move is not good, because believe Matíss is gonna play here on G6. Or if not, then he can still play E7, E8. All of those moves should work on paper. At least that's what I'm seeing now on the board. Now I believe the best shot Igor has at this position is playing, I think, G6. Yeah. And then he has to pay attention. Matíss will probably block from above. And once he does, E7 loses. Okay, he played the 4 first. That's not bad. But there it is, the mistake. Should have been blocked from the left side. Now, yeah, there's not much left to do now. Therefore, black. It was a typical mistake people commit in like similar situations, similar positions. That's why I was expecting it to happen. But Igor should have seen this. Okay, here we go again. Perhaps the last part of the match. 9.5, 10.5, tight match. It's hard to predict from the gameplay because in many games Igor has the upper hand but misplays the position. We have seen both of them time out as well so far. Igor even timed out on a last click. He just had to make 5 in a row. A positional move by Matīss looks okay. I would have probably played here instead on k5 to not give this stone to white on j5, because now there's no continuation here in the corner, so you have to switch back to the middle, and then you don't want white to be on j5. You have to consider these kind of things when planning your own moves. Oh, but Matīss goes back to the corner. Now that could favor Igor, who may, that is a proper block, who may create advantage now. I'm afraid Matīss will have to play on j9 or something, maybe i9 coming. Okay, j8 is even more passive in my opinion. Okay, Igor plays the 3. I think, okay, blocked from above, interesting. Then maybe just play on f4 or something. I also like h9. That's the different idea. He wants to win on the upper parts. Whilst my f4 was aiming to involve h2. And of course, f4 can still be played. This is a really good attack by Igor going on now. But he has to improve in what he was lacking so far. That is finishing these games. Look, he's blocking there. It's unfortunate. There's a... Okay, I was almost too quick to say something. That was untrue. Well, what do we have here? Maybe this move? Okay, just play e9. Come on. Come on, be creative with your moves. If you play two direct moves, that's not gonna be enough. Matīss on 4 seconds, 3, 2. Igor at 7, playing quick moves. But is there a win? Because I don't see one yet. And that is just unfortunate. Igor will go back to blocking. Oh, I know it. Another draw may be incoming unless Matīss times out here. Some fast moves. I don't really see the plan behind these moves. Most probably because there is no plan. Now that's a good position. Play the 3 here. Come on, play the 3 here. No, come on. Okay. There's a win again. There was a win again. Oh, there's a different win again. Matīss blunders in time trouble. Whew, what a game that was. Crazy. This absolutely nuts. But Igor equalizes once again. Can he actually do something here? And Matīss misclicked his opening. Switching to the Archie shifted. I would have picked color there, but there's nothing bad with being cautious at 10.5, 10.5. Especially if Igor is not confident with his archie knowledge. Okay, once again, Matíss Riherts has to find something there. Um, but in my opinion, he should really focus again on solidifying the position before going on an attack. And he seems to be doing that, which is good, which is a positive change definitely from some of the previous games. Now that's a wow. With just two misplayed moves, Igor got himself into a really big trouble. But this move played by Matíss looks kind of weak to me. Kind of not positional enough. He's gonna get overlined there. No. When overline if not now? Hmm. Okay. I don't know. Igor is back to his old playing, like his usual rushing everything and not thinking moves through. Oh, but that's a mistake. There can be four made. Wow, what a huge blunder in a very decisive moment. This might have just lost Matíss the game. It may have cost him the game as well as the match. I mean, definitely cost him the game, but surely the match as well. Yeah. Um, I'm speechless. A mistake at this stage is cruel. How can Matíss even come back from this? As a fellow player, once you make a mistake like that, it's really hard to unrelate. And yes, he is playing unreasonable moves, but Igor is following for some reason. So even if Igor got that gift from Matíss, this was seemingly not enough for him to gain a little bit of confidence. Oh, that's a trap. Okay. No blunder there. Maybe this move incoming and I don't know, this one from white. I see good chances of g10. I think it would be a mistake to play d5, as well as it would be a mistake to play h9. It gives up a huge piece of the position now. Just e7 and go attack. But once again, the brainless clicking is kicking in. Igor needs to be playing better moves. He needs to play better moves. Simple as that. And finally, Matíss switches. The moment came where he saw a little bit of chance to start the counter attack. Let's see if he can go through with it. It looks like he will not be able to. There's a threat on the upper part. And Igor blunders. Wow. Gift given back. That's incredible. The way this match is going on, it's incredible. Now this up to in particular seems to be favoring black. So I suppose let's see where they go with it. Okay, Igor may be trying this move. I don't know. It's not gonna really work, but maybe this one. Passive moves will only really end up in him losing the match. So those were really out of context, like out of question. But he indeed made a passive move, which means he has to play more and more passive moves while Matíss is gonna be playing offensive moves. There's absolutely nothing White could do. So even moves like, I don't know, let's get funky, play G8. I just said something, right? Anything could work. Like, I bet there's like 10 moves here that could be good enough for Black to win the match. So I guess I will just wait how it ends, which line gets played, because it's more than likely that Matíss is going to win this game. And apparently, by that, he will make a huge step forward with his lead there, because, well, he will need 1 point, so he will have a match point, apparently. Okay, so Matīss Riherts from Latvia has a match point, 12 and a half, 11 and a half. Let's see if Igor Eged can keep Slovakia in the competition. They are both the last remaining participants from their countries. And apparently Matīss was the only participant from Latvia, so now that's a good looking positional move. Only question here is, can White create something on the left side? That's the only question. It's out of question that Igor needs to win this game, so um it's not really possible for him to play weak moves. Oh, that is a terrific move by Matíss. That's just terrific. It's really good. And Igor blunders. Holy cow. Matíss has won the match. Well, I have nothing new to say, except for congratulations for Matíss. Again, advancing by the marginal 2 point lead. But what is most important, he is still in the competition, whilst many others are not. He got to top 8, which speaks for itself. And even if Igor managed to rise above him in a few of the game elements, Igor was unpunctual. He was not precise when finishing up the attacks or when getting the time advantage. He could not push Matíss. He could not find tricky enough moves or strong enough moves. They he often played moves that were not quality enough to be enough to like win the game, and he wasted quite many of those, which in the end, as you could see, resulted in Matíss being able to advance once again in the World Blitz Cup 2023.